Hey everybody, it's Bill from News with Bill, and today we have a snack attack. And our snack attack this month is from the country of Morocco. As you can see, I have a box with a variety of snacks from Morocco. And I'm going to go through and try each one and tell you what I think about them. Now with this snack pack that I got, they also have a little information about Morocco. So I'm going to share it with you just in case you're not as familiar with Morocco as you might want to be. So it says, the Kingdom of Morocco is located in Western Africa, neighboring both the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. Within its borders, Morocco is home to over 36 million people and spans almost 275,000 square miles. Morocco has a diverse culture due to the number of groups throughout history that have conquered the land. These various cultures and various events have led to a modern-day country that not only has a multitude of beautiful and historic sites, but also a deeply inspired people. So, bearing that in mind, the first snack that I've decided for today are called the Nachos tortilla chips. Okay, so the Nachos tortilla chips. So, here's what it says. I have a little information card that it gives me with information about each snack. Nachos chili says, these crispy corn chips are poppin' with a zesty chili flavoring. So, let's give them a try. Never had these before. They look, I mean, the packaging almost like Doritos, you know. Okay, let's see what we got here. Well, they're actually kind of small. And they have a different texture to them than Doritos. If you look, I don't know if I can focus on that, but there's almost like a lined texture in them, so it's not quite the same though. They smell like kind of chili seasoning, so let's try them. These are interesting. First off, the texture and flavor. They're not like a Dorito, which is what I think of corn chips. I think of the classic Dorito. These almost are a little softer. I'm trying to almost like, not a rice cakey kind of texture, but there's a little more give to them. And when you chew them, when I chew a Dorito, it breaks into 1,000 little tiny Dorito pieces and then they're done. This almost, instead of that, it kind of breaks up and then kind of globs up a little bit. Not too bad though. The chili flavoring is pretty nice. It has just a little tiny bit of spice in the back end. Oh yeah. So I say that the nachos chips are a win, and I'll actually finish the bag of these. So that's good for the first one. All right, the next snack up from the Morocco snack pack, we have ronchos frites and their barbecue flavor. They just look like little potato sticks, almost like French fries. So let's see what the information card says about these ronchos frites. It says, best enjoyed during a sunny summer cookout. These potato sticks boast a hearty barbecue flavoring that will keep you coming back for more. That's pretty good marketing. So, ronchos frites, barbecue flavor. Let's give them a try. Yeah, they look like little French fries. These are interesting. They have kind of a corn kind of flavor. And the texture, once again, is denser. If you've ever had like a Chester's fry, those hot fries, it kind of has a similar texture, maybe a little crispier. I'm not getting a whole lot of barbecue flavor. I mean, the info card said what? A hearty barbecue flavoring. I'm getting almost like a little buttery flavor, but I'm not getting a strong barbecue flavor at all, which is somewhat disappointing. I mean, they're not bad or offensive or anything, but they just don't have the flavor impact. Like the chips I had before, those had a real nice punch to them, a nice chili flavoring. So while these are okay, like I said, they're not offensive, they don't taste bad. They kind of leave me wanting for some flavor. So they're okay. All right, for this round, I've decided to go with one of the sweet snacks. So these boxes I get have a mixture of savory and sweet. I tend to be a savory kind of guy. I'm not so much on the sweet snacks, but I got the mixture just because I thought it'd be interesting to kind of try both angles from these different countries. So what I'm trying now is the biggychoc. Doesn't look too bad. The description says, double the chocolate, double the fun. This inviting snack highlights layers of dark chocolate cream between crisp vanilla wafers. So that sounds pretty good. So it's like those wafer cookies we used to get when we were kids. I don't remember what those are called, but so let's open this and try it out. Okay, and see how the Morocco sweet snacks fare. And these actually all have been pretty fresh and all that, considering the journey they've had to make. So this is quite melty. I mean, it hasn't been refrigerated, but it's been in the house. So I'm gonna break a piece off. So here it is. It's like what you would expect, like a wafer cookie covered in chocolate. Like I said, there's a little bit of melting, but it's been in the house, but it did have to make quite the journey from Morocco to get here. So chocolate and vanilla, this can't be bad, I don't think. So let's give it a try. The thing that stands out to me is that it's dark chocolate, which I like infinitely more than milk chocolate. And so the dark chocolate has that nice bitter presence, which I think is pretty good. You know, overall, because it's the dark chocolate and it's not overly sweet, the wafers are crisp, they're flavorful. I would say for not being a big candy or snack person like that, I'd say for this is a win. I would actually, you know, if someone had one and offered me one, I would actually take them up on it. The chocolate on top, the consistency is just a little, maybe it was because it melted, just almost a little bit waxy, but it quite flavorful. Like I said, this is definitely a good one in my book. All right, so I've had a couple of savory snacks, I've had a sweet snack, and now I'm excited to try the beverage. So with the pack that I ordered, I upgraded, so every month I'll also get a beverage from that country. So in this case, it's a soda. It's mirindacitron. So in most of these, there's French and Arabic on the label. Because I mean, if you look, I don't know if you can see some French over here and some Arabic over here, neither of which I can read. So I'm relying upon, once again, the information packet or the card that they put in there. And so it says mirindacitron, an ultra fizzy soda with a delightfully tangy citrusy flavor. And I'm excited to try it. They have pictures of orange and lemon and lime on there, so it could be something quite good and refreshing. So, oh, the other thing I forgot to mention, and you don't see these very often, is it's an old pull tab on there, and you don't see these very much. I remember back when I was a boy that my dad would have beers or something with the pull tab on them like that, but you know, you don't see those anymore. So this will be interesting to try. That thing really. So the tab, for those that have never seen these, comes off like that, and then you just throw that away. And so let's try this mirindacitron. Oh, look at the color. I know I have to hold it's almost what, half full. It's super bubbly, but if you look at the color, it's almost like just a cloudy white or subtly off-white. There's no color to it. So let's give it a try. It smells like 7-Up or something like that. It tastes a lot like 7-Up to me. I can taste a little bit of the orangey kind of flavor in the background. It's actually quite pleasant. It advertises as super carbony or super fizzy. It reminds me of 7-Up with the consistency of the bubbles and things like that. The color, I don't know why it's cloudy. Maybe it's just they decided not to clarify it, or maybe it's, I don't know, who knows. But overall, I say that the mirindacitron is quite refreshing. I don't drink a ton of soda, so it's a nice treat. And like I said, it's refreshing, ice cold like it is on a hot day. I could see how people would enjoy this. So I'd give this one, most definitely, the mirindacitron, thumbs up for me. All right, after that refreshing soda, time to move on. So this time we have the blekisdwist. Blekisdwist. And if you look, it's almost like your typical sandwich kind of cookie, your Oreo, whatever. You know, but looking at it, it almost looks like a Ritz cracker with cream in the middle. So I hope it doesn't taste like a Ritz cracker. But let's give it a try, the blekisdwist, or blekis. It says, delicious vanilla cookies sandwiching a smooth layer of sweet cream. What could possibly be better? Well, I think what could possibly be better is that it tastes good. So let's get this open. So, wow. It does kind of look like a cracker of some kind. It doesn't look very cookie-like. A couple of cracks in it, but that's just from transit. No problem at all with that. So it smells like vanilla cream like you would expect. Let's give it a try. So the cookie part is the most interesting to me. It almost tastes, I'm trying to think, like the, you get those metal tins of the butter cookies. We used to get those when we were a kid every so often. That's almost what the cookie part of this reminds me of, like a butter cookie. The cream is typical vanilla cream, nothing special about it, but nothing bad about it either. So I'd say these are okay. The blekisdwist, not a bad cookie. Like I said, with the consistency or the taste of the cookie part of it, it's not as like super sweet as like an Oreo or something is. So I think these are pretty good. No personal problems with them at all. All right, so next what we have today are what are called conikos, fromage, which I think is cheese. So the information card says, these crunchy cone-shaped corn snacks are coated generously with a savory dusting of cheesy goodness. Well, from the package, they look like bugles. I don't know, are those even still around, bugles? Am I aging myself by knowing what bugles are? Anyway, let's open this up and take a look. Well, they look just like the bugles that we used to have years ago. Let's see what it tastes like. Much more corn than cheesy. There is a little bit of cheese flavor. When they say that it's generously coated with the savory dusting of cheesy goodness, I was quite frankly expecting more cheesy goodness. They're crispy and crunchy. Not bad. Good snack food. I would like to see if there are different flavors, maybe something. Now, if they took this or these and used the seasoning in the nachos chili, the very first chips I tried, that would be a winner. But I'd say these are pretty good snacking food. Not over flavored, I mean kind of under flavored, but not too bad. All right, so now we're going to move on to have two more snacks, and they're both sweet snacks. Kind of a nice way to end, I figure, with the sweet snacks. So first up of our last two sweet snacks from Morocco, we have the sandwichy choc. And this is by Excello. And the information card says, this is the perfect go-to snack. This delicious treat features two sponge cakes sandwiched together by a layer of rich milk chocolate. So let's see if this sandwichy lives up to the hype that is on the information card. So, removing it from the bag, it kind of looks like what you might expect. I mean, a couple of somewhat spongy layers, a bunch of chocolate, and I'm thinking that there's chocolate layered between these. You can see there's a, where they're kind of pushed together there, sandwiched together. I'm thinking that there's chocolate there. So I'm going to break it in half. And yeah, so you can see there's the spongy kind of cake with the chocolate in the middle. Cake's pretty dense. I do have some water here on the side, so I might need to move this kind of more towards where I am, just in case it turns out that I need some water. So let's try it. So the cake is quite soft and spongy. I'm impressed that it's traveled here all the way from Morocco and not lost any of that. It has almost a bit of an odd flavor to it. Not like it's bad or that there's something wrong with it, but rather maybe that they put some kind of extract or something in the cake that just tastes a little different. And the chocolate is not very good chocolate. It's like candy grade chocolate, normal. But this is not the greatest. I think if the sponge cake were a little better or didn't have that odd taste to it, it's a tiny bit too dense, but the consistency is soft, so that's okay. And they put, of course, if they put better chocolate in it too, then this wouldn't be a snack cake. This would be a regular dessert, that you get at a restaurant or something. So overall, this is not something I would buy. Excuse me as I have some water. I mean, once again, nothing terrible or horribly off-putting about it, just not my thing, and the cake had just a little bit of an odd flavor. So this would be a no-go for me. This is not something that I would go out and look for to eat on my own. All right, and last up today, from all the snacks from Morocco, it's another dessert sweet snack. It's called the Genova Double Cream Intenso. So I'm assuming that this means it's going to have some intense flavors. Hopefully it is as advertised. So once again, going back to my information card that tells me all about it, this one says, a chocoholic's dream come true. Rich, spongy layers of chocolate cake with an ooey gooey filling of smooth chocolate ganache. So, once again, this can be good, this can be bad. Let's open up this Genova double creme, or double cream, and see what we have here. All right. So the first thing I notice is it's packaged in a little piece of cardboard or kind of a corrugated paper there. Opening it up, there's not really much to see. It does look like a kind of a cake. If you can kind of see there you go, kind of see the layers. It looks like it's layered. So I'm going to kind of break this in half, so maybe we can get a look. Oh, I don't know if it's going to break. Oh, it's not too bad. Breaking it in half, there's not much to see. It just looks like, you can see that in the light there, kind of just chocolate cake. Let's give it a try. So to me, this is kind of unremarkable as well. Keeping in mind that I'm not normally a dessert person, but I would say that this to me is better than that sandwichy that lasts with the sponge cake. The cake here has a little better consistency. I don't really get the whole ganache in the middle thing. It tastes just like some kind of nice soft cakes. I don't really get any kind of the ooey gooey that they had suggested that we might get, but overall, it's okay. So would I buy it? Once again, probably not. If I go for a sweet snack, it's usually something a little different, but not bad. Like I said, of all the sweet snacks, this was definitely on the better side of them. So not too bad. And so that's going to do it. Now, so I've tried all these different snacks from Morocco. And as I think back about all the snacks that I've tried, I would have to think that for me, the best snack of all was the very first snack that I tried, the nachos chili, those corn chip kind of things, mainly because of the seasoning. And the consistency wasn't the best, but the seasoning was pretty good. I would say, and I'm looking at my information card here to jog my memory because it's been so long since I tried the first snack. Yeah. I mean, I think the drink was a big winner for me. That was nice. It was a 7-Up kind of drink with a touch of orange to it. The conikos, or the conikos, the bugle things, those are pretty good. But once again, I go back to the nachos chili. The frites, those barbecue fries were kind of lackluster. And the little blekisdwist, the little cookie sandwiches, the vanilla ones, those are okay. But once again, I usually go for savory. So I hope you enjoyed my little journey through Moroccan snacks. So once again, you know, there's a whole deal about the snacks you can look at. So I've been holding back telling you where I got the snacks from. So they don't have any kind of affiliate program right now, but I'm going to tell you just because I think it's cool to do. So the company is called Snackcrate. Okay, you can find them at snackcrate.com. And you can have different size boxes shipped, and they ship one box every month. Every month it's from a different country. And I think it's pretty cool. My first box, I got a little bit of a discount. And hopefully in the future they'll have their affiliate program back up. So, you know, you can perhaps, you know, use my link and then we both get a little discount on our boxes. However, overall, worthwhile experience. I did do the drink upgrade because I thought that would be cool. And so that's Morocco for me. If any of you watching this right now are from Morocco and you can tell me anything about these snacks other than what I've read on my info card, please comment, or please, you can hit me on Twitter at NewsWithBill, or on Instagram also at NewsWithBill. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know if you have them near you. I think maybe next time I ought to get on the phone and call some of the, like a local convenience store in some of these countries and see if they have them in stock. So, hey, thanks for watching. If you like it, please subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.